All right, Kaspa holders, welcome back to another brand new video, and I hope you guys are, all hanging in there right now for Kaspa. And it seems like you guys are, because the supply for Kaspa really has not been moving, guys, right? Like around almost 75% of the Kaspa supply has not been moving, which is very, very bullish. It seems like a lot of us right now that know about Kaspa, that are investing and accumulating into Kaspa, are simply holding it. Okay, so this is bullish, guys, right? It really, really is. And I truly do believe, Kaspa is a great long-term investment. As I told you guys many times, okay, I am a investor in crypto, okay? I'm not a trader, right, in crypto. Yes, sometimes, right, I do swing trade, right, in crypto, right, with other alts and whatnot, but I am a investor mainly, right? I invest in Bitcoin for long term, as you guys know, right? And Kaspa, right? Bitcoin and Kaspa are the ones that I am personally, focusing on for long term. I still believe other crypto coins out there, other alts, right, are great long-term investments. Like, for example, I believe Chainlink is a great long-term investment, right? I believe things like even Solana, Ethereum, of course, are great long-term investments. But ever since I came across Kaspa, my mind has changed. I truly do believe Kaspa is going to be the next big thing, right? I really, really do, guys. So that is exactly what I want to talk about, right? There is, in fact, a fair few charts that I do want to show you guys, and there is, in fact, some other things that I do want to show you guys as well for Kaspa, right? That I really want to, talk about. So let's begin, guys. But before we talk about all that, of course, I want to, give you guys an update on what is exactly happening right now for Kaspa. So Kaspa today, is still holding above 7 cents, still looking pretty good for Kaspa today, right? We know Kaspa, okay, for the past few days has in fact been dropping. Okay, we did in fact see Kaspa having this downtrend right over here. Okay, for the past few days, Kaspa has in fact been going down, right? Past few weeks as well. But please understand, guys, as Kaspa is going down and Kaspa right now is below 10 cents, the last time we've seen Kaspa at 10 cents, above 10 cents was around May, right, last month. Okay, so 29th of May was the last time we've seen Kaspa, above 10 cents. I really do believe this is the best time to accumulate Kaspa. As I told you guys many times, Kaspa right now, it's super undervalued, right? It's below 10 cents. This is truly the best time to accumulate. A lot of you guys want to know, when is the best time to, accumulate into Kaspa? When is the best time to buy Kaspa? It is now. It's below 10 cents. It's super undervalued. It is dirt cheap right now, right? This is the best time to accumulate, okay? It really, really is. Even if Kaspa is above 10 cents, still great time to buy, because we know Kaspa will eventually be reaching $1 to $3 to $5 to $10, right? Kaspa will be reaching these dollar ranges. Whether you like it or not, whether you're ready or not, it's going to be reaching these dollar ranges. So Kaspa holders, I hope you guys are ready for that, right? So yeah, today Kaspa is slightly up 1%. We did see Kaspa slightly dropping, right, to 0.072, right, but it's now back at 0.074. Okay, so looking pretty good for Kaspa, slightly up today. For the week, it is up almost 9%. So overall, looking pretty good for Kaspa, right, for the past few days, guys. Okay, and look at this, right? Q2 Kaspa, okay, before, right, a couple of days ago, we were actually in the reds, but now we're switched up. Okay, Q2 is now switched in the greens for Kaspa. We are up 16.2%. And Q2 is about to end, guys. We're about to enter Q3 and Q4. And like I told you guys many times, I do believe Q3 and Q4 will be some amazing times for Kaspa. Now, this month alone in June, okay, we are down. Okay, 10.4%. It was much, much worse, guys. Okay, it was much, much worse a couple of days ago, because, Kaspa was obviously dropping quite a bit. And we were down like at one point over 15%, right? So we are in fact seeing a recovery, a slight recovery for this month in June, but we're still in the reds, guys. But that doesn't matter. This is a great time to accumulate. And I really do believe, like I said, Q3 and Q4 during these months, July, August, and September, and of course October, November, and December will be some, great times, right, for Kaspa. Okay, so get ready for Q3 and Q4, guys, because I do believe Kaspa is ready to, pretty much reach new highs. We're going to see Kaspa going back up to its previous highs, right, of 20 cents. And of course, it's going to be reaching new highs, okay? Now, the volume today for Kaspa, $71 million, okay? The market cap is now back below just below 2 billion. Okay, 2 days ago we saw this above 2 billion, but slightly down, but that is okay, it's just below it. The next reduction is in 7 days, so a week time, and the next reward, as we all know, is 4.90 Kaspa, right? So Kaspa is still, holding in there, guys, right? It is still holding strong, right? It really, really is. It's, still above 7 cents. So it is still looking pretty good for Kaspa, guys, okay? It really, really is. Now, look at this, guys. This is what I really wanted to show you guys, okay? And this just shows you guys, right, that people are simply holding Kaspa. The supply for Kaspa really has not been moving, guys, right? We are seeing a lot of different wallets out there, okay, accumulating, especially the whales, right, accumulating millions of Kaspa, and they are not moving it, guys. They are not selling it. They're simply holding Kaspa. They understand where Kaspa is heading long term. And this is what I always tell you guys, right? As retail investors like you and I, we should be doing the exact same thing. Okay, this is not financial advice, guys, but I really do believe, like I said, Kaspa is a great long-term investment. I do believe Kaspa is not going to go anywhere anytime soon, just like Bitcoin. As we know, Bitcoin is not going to go anywhere anytime soon, right? It's here to stay forever, and I do believe Kaspa is that, right? I do believe Kaspa is going to be the next big thing, right behind Bitcoin, pretty much. So it says here, okay, nearly 75% of its supply hasn't moved in over 3 months. This huge surge in inactive supply shows Kaspa is increasingly seen as a strong store of value, less supply available, right? So potentially big moves ahead are coming for Kaspa, right? And that is true, guys. I really do believe big moves are coming for Kaspa. I mean, just look at this, right? Inactive supply. Okay, almost 75%, guys. Okay, 74.56% of the Kaspa supply has not been moving. Okay, so people are holding Kaspa. Okay, people are not, really selling much Kaspa. I get it. Kaspa has, in fact, been going down. Obviously, there are some fear, right, going on around, And by the way, guys, Kaspa's not the only one that is dropping. Right, we are seeing a lot of alts out there dropping. Bitcoin itself at one point was dropping as well, but it's now back at 107, which is great to see. Right, Bitcoin is still above $100,000, but you get the point here, right? Either way, Kaspa is still holding pretty well, guys. Okay, it really, really is. In my opinion, I think it is. A lot of you guys may agree, may disagree with me on that one, right? But in my opinion, I think Kaspa is still doing just fine, right? It really, really is, guys. Okay, so this is amazing. Okay, people are simply holding Kaspa. Okay, and the whales out there are obviously holding Kaspa. We are seeing a lot of different, Kaspa wallets out there, the whales accumulating, millions of Kaspa, and they are not moving it. They're just simply buying, accumulating, and holding, right? That is it, and that's exactly what we should be doing. But look at this, right? What if I told you Satoshi never left? Same birth date, same vision, same obsession with speed, fairness, and decentralization, right? Jonathan Sampomenski, creator of Kaspa, isn't just a dev. He's the mind behind the Ghost protocol that inspired Ethereum, Polkadot, Phantom, and more. Now he built what Satoshi truly envisioned, right? Instant confirmations, pure proof of work, decentralization, no VCs, no pre-mine, no games. Kaspa isn't the next Bitcoin. It's what Bitcoin was always meant to become. And that's true, right? That is very, very true. And, a lot of people out there, right, in the Kaspa community, some of you guys do believe that the creator of Bitcoin, Satoshi, okay, is the creator of Kaspa, right? Jonathan Sampomenski. Okay. Now, personally, I don't know. Okay. I mean, to this day, we really don't know who Satoshi Nakamoto really is. The creator of Bitcoin. This person still remains anonymous, right? But let me know in the comments down below. Do you guys actually think the creator of Bitcoin is the creator of Kaspa? Let me know in the comments down below. I know, some of you guys actually believe in that, right? It makes sense. I see it. Okay. I see the vision. I see where you guys are coming from. I get it. Right. But personally, I'm like 50-50. I really do not know. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Okay. But yeah, it would be crazy if, the creator of Kaspa was actually the creator of Bitcoin. That would actually be mind blowing. Right. But yeah, pretty interesting. But yeah, Casper is king, guys, and it is, right? I really do believe Casper is a much, much better investment versus things like other assets out there like gold, real estate, even just owning fiat, right? So I do believe Casper is a much, much better investment than, real estate and gold, right? And of course, owning fiat, right? It really, really is, guys. Okay, that's just personally my opinion. I mean, if we just compare it with, Bitcoin is a much, much better investment than things like real estate and gold. I told you guys this many, many times, right? Bitcoin truly has been outperforming a lot of different assets out there in the market, right? And you guys know this, but I'm not a huge fan of gold. Okay, I really, really am not. Okay, I get it. Gold, yes, I would rather invest in gold than own fiat. Yes, right? You should always invest money into assets, appreciating assets. And gold, yeah, recently it has reached new highs and whatnot, right? But gold does not move, guys, right? Gold, like it moves, but in a very, very slow pace, okay? So that's why I'm just sticking with things like Bitcoin and Casper for long term, right? These are like the only assets that I'm like really, really buying into, okay? So that is that, right? I do believe Casper is the king. And yes, I do believe it's a much, much better investment than these other assets like gold and real estate. And of course, owning fiat, right? We know we should not own any fiat. If you guys want to build wealth, you got to invest into assets, appreciating assets, right? Like Bitcoin and Casper, in my opinion. Okay, not financial advice, guys. But yes, this person says here, is the Casper bottom actually in? Okay, and that is, possible, right? That is pretty possible. And we could potentially, from here on, see Casper going back up to 10 cents and beyond, guys. Like I said, we're about to enter Q3 and Q4. And I do believe during these time periods, right, Q3 and Q4 will be some great times for Casper. Okay, and I do believe Q3 and Q4 will be some amazing times for Bitcoin as well. I do believe Bitcoin's going to be going much, much higher. And I do believe alt season will be happening as well, right? We are obviously seeing a delay happening for alt season, but personally, I do believe alt season will eventually happen. And big things, guys, are coming for Casper, right? A lot of things are coming for Casper, guys. Please understand that, right? For one, smart contracts, okay? Casper having, its own stable coin and whatnot, that is massive, right? That's pretty big. Casper being listed on major crypto exchanges, like there is no hype around Casper right now, guys, which is a good thing, right? You don't want to get into a project that has hype, okay? Because that's how you know it's too late. So we are so early for Casper. Not a lot of people out there, in the crypto space are talking about Casper or even know about Casper, right? So we are so early for Casper, guys, okay? We really, really are. Big things are coming for Casper. Big moves are coming, guys. So be ready for that. But I posted this 2 days ago, guys. Okay, 2 days ago. Okay, and Crypto.com was saying, they posted this on X saying which crypto is digital silver, and I believe, okay, and a lot of us believe that they are 100% talking about Casper here. We know Crypto.com is a major crypto exchange. And it's one of those exchanges that will eventually list Casper on their exchange. They are trying their best right now to ignore us, guys. Like, truly. I know for a fact Crypto.com, even things like Binance and Coinbase have heard our voices, guys. They know about Casper and they are completely ignoring us, but not for long, okay? But yes, I do believe, okay, they are 100% talking about Casper when they posted this. And a lot of you guys, okay, replied to this post that Crypto.com posted saying which crypto is digital silver. And look at this, right? 368,000 views, almost 400,000 views, guys, in this. This is the power of Casper, okay? Because I know for a fact they are 100% talking about Casper here. And some of you guys are suggesting that they could potentially be talking about Litecoin, right? Maybe, okay, because at one point years back, when Casper didn't exist, Litecoin was pretty much digital silver, okay? But personally, I think Casper is digital silver, right? Casper has pretty much replaced Litecoin. So I do believe they are obviously talking about Casper here. And a lot of you guys obviously think that as well, right? A lot of people are suggesting that they are talking about Casper, right? You guys can just clearly see that. So the Casper community is pretty strong, guys, right? It really, really is. And they just posted this, okay? Green light, which crypto will run the farthest. Okay, you guys clearly see that. And over here, you guys clearly see this Solana, there's Bitcoin, there's Ethereum, there's Avalanche, and XRP, right? They didn't include Kaspa, okay, but a lot of you guys are fixing this. Look at Fire Hustle here. She added Kaspa right over there, right? Getting rid of Solana, right? The fastest of them all. Okay, so a lot of us are putting out Kaspa, guys. Okay, and this is amazing. You know, this is what the Kaspa community is. It just shows you guys how strong we truly are, guys. Okay, and I really do believe the Kaspa community is the best community out there in the entire crypto space. Like, I truly do believe in that, guys. Okay, so Crypto.com, right? I truly do believe eventually this exchange will list Kaspa down in the future, 100%. Okay, 100%. They are truly, like I said, trying to ignore us. Okay, a lot of us, right, in the Kaspa community. Okay, they're trying their best, but eventually they won't hide it and they will list Kaspa down in the future. I truly do believe in that, right? So that being said, I appreciate all you guys for watching today's video. Give this video a thumbs up and of course subscribe to the channel. More updates will be coming away for Kaspa, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys, and yeah, I will catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.